Hello and welcome to a special episode of Murphy's Law. I'm Eric Murphy, and I am all dressed up today because I've got a special guest, and I'm excited to introduce you. This guy is someone that I go way back with, and we've got a lot to talk about today. Let me introduce you. With me today is Eric Murphy. Hey, Eric, how's it going?
I'm doing well, man. This feels weird. This feels really
okay. Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know,
but dude,
it feels narcissistic,
hold on.
kind of. You know,
we can do some good here.
Yeah,
I promise. Let's just try it. Yeah, let's try this.
Okay.
Let me go into the first clip and see if you maybe remember. Let's talk to Josh in Houston. Josh, you're live with Eric and Jen. How are you doing? Do you remember Josh?
No, I have no memory of it. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Let's dive into the first claim and see if that jogs your memory.
What I do believe is that at the very least, humans had more knowledge than we knew them to have. Than we know them to have.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
Josh,
a little lost.
Do you believe in ancient aliens?
Yes.
Oh no. I think I got this. I think I remember.
Okay, good.
No.
Yeah. So, is it starting to come back to you?
Yeah, it's that clip, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's that clip. That's okay. Let's go to the first big claim, and let's see how you took that and how the call progressed.
Okay.
Here, let's go to the next clip.
When we went to the moon, we put like a seismometer on it and then dropped the I believe it was the takeoff capsule or whatever near it. And when it hit it, it sat there and rang out like it was a piece of metal that was empty on the inside. And it rang out for like freaking 2 hours or such.
All right. So with this one, just kind of on a personal note, have you ever heard about this before?
No, man. I hadn't heard of it.
Yeah. So get this, man. Actually, you know what? Let me go into how you handled this first.
Okay.
And then we'll give a little bit more info.
Okay.
Here's how you handled that. You really kind of dove in and wanted to approach this as a skeptic. Not only did you not know, but you approached it the way you would want somebody to. And so kudos to you on that. Here.
All right.
Yes.
How did you come to the conclusion that the moon is hollow and not this is a thing that I don't understand? Please.
It could be something that I just don't understand, yes.
Is it more likely that it's just something you don't understand or that we need to learn about? Or do you believe that there's sufficient evidence to say that the moon is hollow? Because when you're making a claim like that, you're saying, there's been enough evidence to convince me. And I want that evidence because I want to be convinced.
Yeah.
Dude, well played.
Yeah. What's up, man? I got that. I knew how to do that. Dude, we're good.
I'm glad, man.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the right way to do it. So cheers. We're moving on. Let's hit the next claim.
Okay.
What I am most likely saying is what I believe is
I hope you know
they
what
actually
you're
brought
saying.
it here.
You believe that the moon was
they
brought
it
here?
here
Okay, so
Who's they?
by aliens.
Okay, so I
Dude, that was so bad.
I know, right? But
Yeah.
dude,
What?
you were so smarmy there. Like, you were so self-satisfied. And I know it was silly, but you're making us look bad, bro. You can do better.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. And I am cutting out a lot of pieces of this call because it was over 20 minutes long and it kind of dipped in places, and I'm grabbing the high points so we can talk about those. And I know I'm being more mean to you than I would be to other guests, but come on.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to hold you accountable. I think you can do this.
I think so too.
Yeah. All right. So here's the next claim that he made, moving on in the call.
Okay, whenever a meteor hits the moon, it only goes down to a certain depth no matter how big it is. It will only go down to a certain depth.
That sounds like bullshit, Josh.
Is there a source to back
Yeah,
this up?
I actually can say definitively that there are massive craters all over the moon.
Of many depths and sizes.
Massive craters. Okay, whenever a meteor hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, I come on. That's obvious. That is an obvious gimme. I held his feet to the fire. I held his feet to the fire.
That's fair, man. That's fair. And
So-
just be careful. Watch your claims. It's one thing to ask questions about it and all of that stuff, but you're speaking with some pretty definitive authority, and you're not an expert.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, speaking of, we're going to get into the next clip, and yeah.
Oh no. No, please.
Well, let's just rip the Band-Aid off, man.
Okay.
Here's the next one.
The moon rotates exactly the same speed it goes around the Earth, so we only see one side, which is highly unlikely to happen ever.
Well, you know that we see all sides of it.
Yes.
The moon spins,
No, we
and
don't.
we have mapped and charted the entire moon, right?
No. I mean, we've mapped and charted it, but not because we see it from Earth. That is,
Dude,
I know.
what were you thinking?
I wasn't. I so was not thinking.
Where did you even get that? I mean,
My butt, dude.
I know you're me, I'm you, but still, dude,
I know. So
you were so sure of yourself about something that you didn't even know.
yeah.
And to be clear, you know, I'm saving us. I'm saving you the cringe of having to watch the entire
Thank
part
goodness.
of you diving in. But I grabbed one of my favorite parts of that little rant. Let's look at it here. That doesn't mean that the moon is just constantly facing us the same way.
Yes.
Because it's not. Because it's not, right?
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, it actually is. It's called tidal locking, and it's a thing. And lots of planets have moons that do that. And
Yeah, man.
that's basic information. That's like super, super basic stuff. And I got that way, way wrong. And I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. So before you keep going, man, you at least are holding yourself accountable,
Well, yeah.
because immediately after, I think we remember this moment of looking up at the glass and seeing the whole live studio
Mhm.
audience looking at us going,
Yeah. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
and then looking down at the live comments and people like, no, that's not right. And you did have it in you to hop in and say this right afterward. You know what?
I'm actually looking that up now. And
No. So I messed that up.
yeah,
Mhm.
The
tidal locking.
Yeah, tidal
Yeah,
locking.
That was the word. Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. And I whiffed on that one super hard.
yeah, man.
I should have just let it go. I should have said, you know what? Let's stick to the philosophy part and let's not try and be freaking astronomers. But instead,
True.
yeah, but instead, here we are.
Look, the reason I wanted to have you here today, the reason I wanted to talk to you, is because we got to hold ourselves accountable.
Yeah.
And when we mess up, especially in this position that we're in, we need to make sure that we're not jumping to defend ourselves when we screw up.
Right.
And we screwed up.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I think it was noble of you to jump in afterwards and say, hey, you know, I messed up. But from here on out, man, I want to see you being more cautious in the first place. That was silly.
Yeah, it was.
That was silly.
Look.
And you know, honestly, how about we just not make any more statements about space at all?
You know what?
Okay.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm up for that.
So where do you get
The
Planet
only-
X from at all?
Well, this comes from the background knowledge that planets such as Uranus and Neptune were mathematically predicted, and they're going about using the same tools for predicting the existence of Planet
No,
X.
not true.
Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have to do more episodes, aren't we?
Yep. We're going to have to do more episodes, Eric.
Okay. I deserve that.
You
I
really
deserve
got to
it.
stop this.
I know.
That-
I know.
you know what? You've been a great sport.
Thank you.
If people want to find you, where can they look?
Sure, no problem. This is meta as hell. All the links are down below. If you want to get access to early episodes, go to patreon.com/Eric Murphy. Really appreciate it. And this has been a lot of fun, man.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, dude, thank you for joining. And
Thank you.
I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Take
You
it easy.
too.
All right. That was Moon Madness. Let me know what you think, because this was one heck of an order to edit. I thought it was fun, and it might have been cheesy, but that's absolutely okay. We're holding ourselves accountable, and we will continue to. That said, click here if you want to subscribe. I am putting out content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Click right up here if you want to see my first conversation out of 3 with Randall Rouser. Those were really, really good. And if you want to see Murphy's Law, where I talk to V about Planet X, click right up here. I'll see you next week.